Hi guys, Riley is 10 months old today. It is so hard for me to believe. 2 months away from a full year. I have no idea where the time has gone. Duncan right now has Riley out on a run, so hopefully I can film this with a clear mind and it'll be somewhat quick. I also have my cheat sheet here, so maybe I won't ramble too much. Starting out with her stats, she is 16 and a half to 17 pounds. Just because it fluctuates when I weigh her, and it's not much of a gain, from last month, but she has really been mobile this month, and that definitely I think has slowed down her weight gain. So I think from here on out she probably will not have huge jumps. She did seem to have 2 separate growth spurts this month, which may have even just been one really long growth spurt, but she shot up twice and just like noticeably got taller. Oh my god, I can't talk straight. And here I said I was going to be able to do this with a clear mind. Mommy brain does not go away after you have the baby, I can guarantee you that. So basically, in one growth spurt, she seemed to get a little bit taller and her head grew. I knew her head grew because suddenly, A, she just looked bigger all around, but B, she was all of a sudden falling again. So she'd just be sitting down and she would just fall straight back. And she was doing this over the course of 2 days. She was just constantly falling, toppling when she was standing, when she's basically gotten to the point where that doesn't happen anymore. Even at the dinner table, she would, take a couple bites and then put her head down as if her head was just too heavy for her to hold up because it just grew overnight and suddenly her neck couldn't support it anymore. But that, like I said, that took about 2 days for her to get over, and now her balance is completely fine again. So that's good. Yeah, and now she is 27 and a half inches tall. My husband and I just measured her last night, and I think we got a really spot on measurement. Because we held her up really straight and I put a mark on the wall actually, which I will clean, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Funny how that happens when you're living mom life, right? But yeah, so she's 27 and a half inches tall, 16 and a half to 17 pounds. Crazy, I know. This month, early this month, she started climbing the stairs. Crazy. The first time she did it, she literally went up the entire flight of stairs so quickly. I mean, the whole flight of stairs in under a minute, which I couldn't believe because it was just her first time climbing. Crazy. And from there on, she has just continued to climb the stairs. Before we got the stair gate put in, she would climb it multiple times a day. I'm talking like 10, 12 times a day. She would go up, and every time she just goes straight up. She is so fast. Now she can climb the stairs in like less than 30 seconds. It's crazy. I don't know where she gets all her energy from. The worst part is it does not tire her out. I watch other videos where people talk about their kids learning how to walk, learning how to climb the stairs, learning how to crawl, and it's like the first few times they do it, like they'll end up having a really long nap. No. Riley will climb the stairs like 10 times and then she will just be like hyperactive. So there's that. I just like to think that she's a bit of a boot camper kind of a person. Like she has that personality of practice makes you stronger. She's a little bit OTT, but I love her. But yeah, she's climbing everything. This couch that I am sitting on, she can climb on top of this couch with no help. That being said, I'm always hovering behind her because I am petrified that she will keel off of it. But she's actually at the point now where I have seen her take her knee and she has managed to get it up onto the couch and just climb up on top of it. How she does that, I mean, she's not that tall, but somehow she's managed to figure it out. It takes her a while to climb things like the couch because they're much higher up than the stairs, but she does it. Basically, she uses her big old noggin to get her up here because she throws her head down as leverage. She is standing on her own very, very well now. Basically, she's just got really firm rooting in the ground, and suddenly you know, a lot of times now she will be holding on to something and she'll kind of forget and suddenly she'll be standing on her own. But if you like go, oh my God, Riley, you're standing, or anything like that to kind of catch her attention on the fact that she's not holding on, she will immediately grab onto something or squat so she's sitting. So she doesn't actually stand on her own like when she's aware of it, or she doesn't seem to, that I've noticed. I mean, I would always say that when she's standing on her own, it's because she's preoccupied and she's doing something else and she kind of forgets that she's not holding on. It doesn't seem like she's aware that she can stand on her own yet, or she's still worried that maybe she'll fall. But she can stand on her own for like, I wouldn't say like long periods of time, but she's definitely stood on her own for like 10-15 seconds without noticing, without any issues at all, until she notices that she's standing on her own, and then she will immediately either collapse down into a squat or she will grab onto something if she's in front of something. Funny thing about that now is that she's crawling everywhere and she can stand on her own. She pretty much seems to have no desire in even trying to walk anymore, although she will walk all over the place if she's holding on to something. So she'll like walk around on the couch, walk along, you know, just anything that's standing up, she will walk along, no problem. But she doesn't seem to have any desire to attempt to take steps without holding on to something. So there's that. I thought maybe she would actually keep going. Duncan just came back with her, so you guys get to see her in a little bit, which is good because obviously this is her 10-month update, so we do want her in the video, don't we? But anyway, she is, oh, I was about to say, because my mind, I can't stay on topic if I get distracted. So she's basically lost interest in attempting to walk, because before she was crawling, she was trying to walk all the time. Now she seems like she's pretty satisfied with the fact that she can get everywhere she wants to by crawling, and if there is something available for her to hang on to, then she will just walk along that without any issues. But I can't get her to use the walker anymore at all. She freaks out. The only way I can get her to walk is if I put my arms underneath her armpits and I just walk her around, and she gets a kick out of that, but obviously she's not really walking because I'm pretty much dragging her around everywhere. She has just recently started showing more interest in stuffed animals. Previously to this, she had like zero interest in stuffed animals. The only stuffed animal she ever showed interest into before this was a bear that she has that like makes noise, like it, you know, plays music when you like squeeze its arms and legs. And the only reason she showed interest in that is because it made music. But now she's starting to show like love and affection towards her stuffed animals that don't make noise. So that is new. So I definitely have a baby doll on her 1-year birthday wish list. She is eating pretty much everything and her appetite keeps growing. Do you want to come be in this video, Riley? Do you want to come be in the video? If you get out of control, I might make Daddy take you back.
Yes, Mama. She's even started talking on her 10-month birthday.
Yeah. Talking about her eating pretty much everything, she's got a little biscuit in her hand.
Didn't eat it.
But yeah, there's not really much that we can put in front of her that she will not try. Well, she definitely will try anything and everything, and she will pretty much swallow and actually eat most everything. Although she does definitely show her preferences. When there is something that she loves in front of her, she will actually go through the trouble of picking it out and eating it first, and then she will like work through that priority level of eating until she gets down to the least important thing to eat. But if she's still hungry, she'll eat that too. She's also getting more of an attitude these days. So now she goes from like 0 to 100 as far as like when she's upset about something that she doesn't like. Like if she's playing with a toy and you take it from her, she will just go straight out into a cry. So there's that. Not the most fun thing to deal with, but you know, it's her personality coming out. Right now she is on 1 to 2 naps a day. So I feel like it was just last month that she dropped a nap. So she was on 2 to 3 naps a day last month, and she's already dropped another nap, which is kind of terrifying. She is currently on her, I think it's the 7th leap, it might be the 6th leap, whichever one that they're normally on around 10 months. I know leaps don't follow how old your baby actually is, But regardless of that, she's leaping right now, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe the fact that she sometimes only has one leap a day, not one leap, one nap a day might be attached to the leap, and maybe she'll go back to 2 naps a day later. Just because on 1 nap days she is super cranky, and she hasn't seemed to have, I feel like if she's actually ready to only have 1 nap a day, that she wouldn't be so cranky by now, because she's had quite a few 1 nap days that she should be used to it. But she's pretty cranky on 1 nap days that I'm pretty sure she still needs 2 naps a day. She's playing really well on her own now. She can just sit and play, and as long as like she knows where I am, I'm always pretty much in the room with her. I always am in the room with her. I mean, if I'm not in the room with her, it's because I'm in the adjoining room with the door open and she can see me, I can see her. Like, we're always in eyesight of each other. And yeah, she can happily play by herself. Not all the time, but I mean, when she's in a good mood and she's had a good nap, she can play really well on her own, which is nice for me because I'm actually finally able to get little things done around the house without her being upset. That's a big improvement from the past. She's been babbling a lot lately. You see, there you go, except that's kind of more of a giggle. And she says dada all the time. Can you say dada? No? She used to say mama quite often. Lately, I can't for the life of me get her to say mama. All she wants to do is say dada. And she seems to get a kick out of it. She enjoys my face when I get upset that she won't say mama, and she'll laugh. So that's funny. And yeah, she laughs all the time now. In the past, I used to have to work really hard to get her to laugh. These days, it seems so much easier to get her to laugh, which is obviously really fun. You never, ever, ever get tired of hearing your child laugh. And then, yeah, she still has 0 teeth. No teeth. 10 months old, no teeth in her mouth. I can see a full set of teeth coming in through her gum line, like literally the outline and everything. It's clear as day, but there are no actual teeth. So I have no idea when she'll have them. Like I said, for the previous months, she could have teeth tomorrow, it looks like, or maybe she won't have them till after she's a year old. I've mentioned in the past that my husband's family, he has 3 sisters as well. Most of them have had their teeth after 1 year, so she might just be following that pattern. Hi, baby. I love you so much. And that's everything that I had down as far as her 10-month update. I can't think of anything else right now. If you guys have anything that you think of that I didn't touch on, you can ask it down below. Otherwise, have a really good day, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Can you say bye, guys? You want to get up there and say goodbye?
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.